Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. My name is Greg. I'm going to be your trusted internet pilot on this here episode of the No BS Airplane Show. I told you we're coming back today, so we're back for our second round of flying today. This will be our last round of flying, but this will be our second round of flying nonetheless. We are going to be recreating Flair Airlines Flight 1889. Nonstop service from Los Angeles, California to Vancouver, Washington. Let me get this pulled up here. We'll get some sound turned on for the game itself. Okay, sound's now on. Very good. Now, I think I'm going to use GSX, or at least try to. What is that shit hanging down? Well, we are running real ragged right now on frames. Holy shit. Hey, what is that thing hanging? Oh, it's a controller for the, Wow. Okay. That's a little better with the mouse. Oh, yeah, that's the controller for the... Okay, very cool. I do have a lot running, though, right now. Let me see. I mean, we shouldn't be overloading our GPU. Yeah, our GPU's only at 20%. All right, it might have just taken a minute to load in. Let me make sure I do have auto FPS. Okay, we have GPU-Z running. Okay, very good. So, yeah, so here's Flair Airlines. God, maybe I should do a different flight where we're not leaving from Los Angeles. Guess we'll be all right once we get into the airplane. Yeah, let me turn on VRAM Plus with auto FPS. Hang on 1 second. Let's see here. Let's turn on VRAM Plus. Maybe that'll help out a little bit because that'll lock the terrain level of depth at 75. Okay, auto FPS sensitivity, auto OLD. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. Okay, very good. Let's get into this airplane here. We should still have seats saved from what I did earlier when I jumped in this to make sure we were good. Okay, so that's all good. Yeah, we are only running at 28 frames a second. I wonder if I should do a different flight. Well, we'll go as long as we can. Let's get ground power connected here. Not sure if ground power is already connected. Okay, initialize flight. Okay, very good. Let's see here. Systems page. Let me make sure it still has my settings from before. Give me 1 second. Let's check this out here. Sim menu. Okay, let's load this panel. Okay, that's good. And ground support. Okay, electric. Let's get you connected. We should be connected out there now. Yep, there's our truck. All right, let's get some shit turned on here. Turn battery on. Turn the ground power on. Start aligning our navigation system here. Okay, let's put on some collision lights. I don't have this on real life startup, so that's why the screens are coming on right away. Okay, ACARS. Okay, position initialization. Menu. Interesting. All right, well, let me see if I can pull it into the tablet. Boy, the frame rate lately has been really bad. I don't know if it's the latest Auto FPS update or if it's... That's bad, dude. Bad, bad, bad. Microsoft, bad! Y'all being bad. All right, weight and balance. Okay, so fuel, let's get briefing panel up here. Oh! Alright, well that's fine, we can still use this one. Alright, and we are looking at a total of 10,000. Hey, you should be in... You should be in pounds, I thought. I thought I changed all that to pounds. You know, I might have to change something real quick. Give me a second here. Oh, wrong one. Sim brief. Let's put this... I guess we'll do it in kilograms if I have to. Oh, I did do it in I could have sworn I had that in pounds. I could have sworn I did that. All right, let's generate now. That's the real registration number, by the way, the one you just saw there, Charlie, whatever it was. We got that in there. Now we can pull in briefing panel again and refresh. There we go. So almost 23,000 pounds of fuel. Let's get GSX over here and see if they're gonna request refueling. We'll say we'll just do AccuFleet.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Okay, and I'm wondering if I need to put, because they're going to ask me for total amount of fuel. So our total amount of fuel is 22,729, so let's plug that in here. 22,729. Taxi out fuel. Let's call 22,309.
Fuel truck is in position.
Oh, interesting. We'll say... Oh, here we go. Fuel block from SimBrief. Like that option. That's good. Very good. Excellent. Are we, Oh yeah, they are out there. I'm not too worried about, like, loading people up that way. I just wanted to see it work. Maybe we will load people up that way. I don't know. All right, let's get the fuel in here. 22,309. Oh, no. Taxi out fuel was 420.
Southwest 4936, descend and maintain flight level 250, cleared for the Silken 6 arrival
22,309.
Descending to flight level 250, cleared for the Silken 6 arrival into San Jose, Southwest 4936.
Okay, set fuel. Okay, request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Okay, total passengers we have 49.
Do you want to board crew?
You're right.
Pilot's boarding starting.
Wind 260 at 8. Visibility 6. Haze. Few at 9 or 0.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Crew boarding starting.
Oh, good. Okay, they opened the doors then. Okay. Let's go back to payload and performance.
Uniform. 2053 Zulu.
Hang on, I'm having
Arriving runways
Departure check
25
completed.
left.
an
Five
issue with
pin inserted.
these here comms. Let me
Departing
change this
runways
comm here.
24 left. 2.
Okay, we have 149 people. Cargo is 5.2. So we'll say 4,000 here. And 1,200 here. Okay, set payload.
Locking gear.
Okay, complete. Okay. Let's get our flight plan plugged in here, and then we'll get our clearance for all that shit. Okay, IRS position. Let me see here. Oh, you know, I do have charts on the tablet as well, but we'll just do this one for now. Let me see here. I want to look at exactly where we are right now. So we're on the international terminal.
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding starting.
Okay, let's look at parking gates, terminals. Okay, Bradley is where we're at right now. We are... Come on, why won't you let me zoom in, bitch? Oh, you know what? I just don't really care. Come on, zoom in. There we go. We're up here at like 206. I can't read that. Hey, let me just pull it up on the computer here. Oh, you know what? I have it. Never mind. I have it on the tablet. What am I thinking? Let's just use the tablet that the fucking airplane has. All right, menu, terminal charts. Okay, so we have KLAX. AX, and then we have CYVR. Son of a bitch. All right. Okay. All right, so for here, let's look at utility charts. Okay, that is not the right one. Let's go back. Let's see here. Airport info. right, this is not going to give us what we need. This is just terminal charts. Okay. Well, I guess I am going to have to look it up on the computer then. Okay. I didn't really want to, but... Okay. So we are again at the Bradley terminal. Roughly at gate 206 or 208. We're at terminal B. Oh, I'm sorry, we're at gate 130 or 132. Terminal 8. Okay, Bradley. So we should be north 3356.7, which is where we're at, and then west 24.7. Excellent. So that is exactly where we are. Okay. Just wanted to double check, make sure we were correct. Okay, IRS position is good. KLAX. We're at gate 132. Of course, not a database. Of course. All right, route ski. Request flight plan. Baggages are loading. All right, let's load our flight plan. Tell you one thing we should do, which we haven't done yet. Let's get the APU fired up. Okay, APU. That's armed. All dampener can be engaged. Having utilities on, passengers. This one, APU generator. Okay. Let's activate our flight plan. Get clearance from the tower. Doesn't have our flight number in there yet. That's okay, that's FLE. Try adding the flight number in again. FLE 1889. Okay. Excellent. So that all looks good. Let's turn on ATIS again.
Temperature 19er, dew point 14. Altimeter 2991. Density altitude 600 feet. Room operations in progress on the south ramp. Expect minor delays. Advise on initial contact. You have information uniform.
Information
Los
uniform,
Angeles
okay.
International Airport. Information uniform. 2053 Zulu. Arriving runways 25 left, 24 right. Departing runways 24 left, 25 right. Wind 2.
1889 is what we are, and this is a uniform. Okay. Los Angeles International Clearance, Flair 1889, requesting IFR clearance to Vancouver. We have information uniform.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Okay, so payload and performance. Copy flight data. Okay, let's do...
Flair 1889, cleared to Vancouver via the Summer 2 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.3, squawk 6211. Expect runway 24 left.
for left. Calculate. Copy that. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.3, squawk 6211. Roger that on runway 24 left, Flair 1889.
Flair 1889, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.75.
Okay, 6211. To 4.3, we need ground. That's 121.75.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Flair Airlines Flight 1889, departing from Los Angeles to Vancouver. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats
I'll just
in
do it
front of
this
you.
way. I'll just click on the
If
tablet.
you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing Flair Airlines, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
Los Angeles ground, Flair 1889, requesting pushback and engine start clearance.
Flair 1889, pushback and engine start approved, tail south.
Alright, let's see if I can send this over. I think I can. Might not let me send it over. Oh well, that's alright. Let's go back and get our weights. This is where chase plane would come in handy for me to be able to switch through these two different systems here. Oh, wait a minute. Is it going to put it in automatically? No, okay, that's not going to do it. Okay. So for... Let me get the briefing plan pulled up here. Okay, so fuel we have 20. So we have 18.9, so we'll say 19. And then we'll say 4.9 here. Cost index 40. Cruise wind 281.61. ISA deviation +2. That's good. Let's do takeoff. Oh, hang on. Let's go back to N1 limits. Okay. So let's see here. What am I looking for here? We have a temperature, or is this Toga? Oh yeah, here we go. 41. And are we derating this? Let's see here. Oh, it doesn't look like we're derating it, so that's good. Okay. So no derate. We are doing flaps 5. Center of gravity was 23.7. And I do want to plug in the slope and all that. I'm just going to do it right here in Navigraph. I'm already in it. It'll be so much quicker for me just to do it here. So slope is down 0.03, so essentially 0. And the runway wind right now is roughly 260 by 8. Okay. So let's put in, oh, and the runway heading though. Let's see here, runway heading. 251. So we're going to do 0/251. And then we had 260 by 8. Very good. Okay. Very good. Okay. That's all good. Let's set our barometric pressures. That currently is 2991, so that's almost where we're at now. Come on. Okay, very good. All right, let's get ready for pushback. Let's tell GSX we're ready. Oops, wrong button. What happened to the shortcut? The shortcut for GSX isn't really working. Before I do any of that, let me just make sure I don't have anything connected to yeah, see chocks. Disconnect electrical. It's not going to disconnect it until we click on set. Let's activate the APU generators. No, bitch. I'm pulling you back. I was pulling it back. That wasn't working it. Oh well. All right, let's go ahead and click on set now. Now all of those have been removed. Oh, here's where the charts would have been earlier, probably. Yep. Oh, I wonder why, let me look at that real quick. It doesn't seem like... Edit, clip. Class B airspace. Okay, let's see. We are taking the Summer 2, which would be chart 10 3 Tango. Right here, so let's save that one. Standard taxi routes, north. All right, we'll just save these. Okay, now we should be able to flip-flop through these. And zooming in. Okay, we're around here somewhere. Or around here, no, around here, I think, actually. All right, let's start backing up. Let's tell GSX we're finally ready. Golly, man, this frame rate at these big-ass airports, man. Can't even turn the flight director on right now. There we go.
Los Angeles Sky, good afternoon, United 67. Sorry.
Alright, let's get GSX up for pushback.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 624, ready for push and start.
Delta 624, push and start approved. Tail west.
I'm gonna say nose left.
Tail west, Delta 624.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright, let's put our feet on the actual brakes. Oh, you know what? I didn't check my throttle levers. Okay, that's... Oh, I have throttle here at the very end. Okay, that's fine. Oh, brakes off, that's right.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, fuel pumps on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard
Packs
Flair
off.
Airlines Flight 1889, departing from Los Angeles to Vancouver. The estimated flight time is 2 hours and 40 minutes. We ask that you please pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information, even for our frequent flyers. Please fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal
Alright,
tip
once
into the
motoring is
buckle
off, we
and pulling
can
the
introduce the
strap tight.
fuel.
Remember, your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Return your seatbacks and tray tables to the upright position, and please open your window blinds for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and
Runway
electronic
24 left taxi via Charlie 6, Charlie Kilo Echo Echo 6, United 1896.
Devices should be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. Oxygen masks will
There
drop
we go,
automatically
motoring is
if
off.
needed. Pull the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally.
Delta 2267,
Secure your
runway
own mask
24 left
before
taxi
assisting
via
others.
D9er west,
Life
Delta
vests
9er
are
Echo
located
Echo
under your
6.
seat or between the seats.
Runway
Put it
24
on,
left taxi
pull it over
via
your
Ooh, 717, look at that, that's cool.
Only after
It's my favorite Boeing.
Special light vests for children are available. Floor level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. There are exits located at the front, middle, and rear of the aircraft. The nearest exit may be behind you. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow
Skywest
all safety
5117,
instructions
runway
from the
24
crew
left taxi
immediately.
via Echo
If a
17,
power
Echo
bank or
19er,
any
Echo
electronic
15, Echo
device
Yankee Delta,
please set
Delta
parking
8,
brake,
Echo Echo 6.
emits smoke, or shows signs
Runway
of damage.
24 left taxi
Please
via
inform
Echo
a member
17,
of the
Echo
crew
19er, Echo
immediately.
15,
For
Echo
more
Yankee
details,
Delta
please
Delta
refer
8.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
117.
Thank you for your attention. We
Delta
wish you a
624, ready to
pleasant
taxi.
Delta 624, runway 24 left taxi via Delta 9er, Delta, Delta 8, Echo Echo 7.
Come on, GSX, pull up, bitch.
United 26902, ready
Jesus.
to taxi.
Cockpit to ground.
United
We have a good
2692,
engine
runway
start.
24 left
You can
taxi
disconnect.
via Charlie 6, Charlie Kilo Echo Echo 6.
Runway 24 left taxi via Charlie 6, Charlie Kilo Echo Echo 6, United 26902.
Runway 24 left, via Delta 9 Delta, Delta 8, Echo, Echo 7, Delta 624.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, once motoring goes off, we can introduce the fuel again.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Okay, fuel. Tell you what, let me turn off auto target for the FPS and leave it at like 40 frames a second and just see if that helps out a little bit. I know as we get up in the air we'll be fine, it's just, oh yeah, no, we need auto FPS on. And we'll leave VRAM plus
Delta
off.
624, contact tower on 120.905, safe flight.
Delta 624, thank you, good day.
Okay, engine's on. Let's turn on the generator. Hydraulics on. Lead on. Isolation valve auto, PAX auto. Taxi light on. APU off. Alright, I think we're good. Let's get the... Oh, we need to put our flaps down. Flaps 5. Let's put our brake on RTO. And lock our... Or at least arm it. Alright, speed brake is now armed. Okay, that all looks good. Let's get clearance for taxi. Let's see. Los Angeles ground, Flair 1889, requesting taxi clearance to runway 24 left.
Flair 1889, runway 24 left taxi via Kilo Echo Echo 6.
Taxi to runway 24 left via Kilo Echo Echo 6, Flair 1889. Okay. Brakes on.
push and start.
Push back and start approved, American 652.
I don't know, this has to be an auto FPS thing, because for a long time the frame rate was good on the update here. And now all of a sudden it's like, it's just, it could be that we're at Los Angeles. I know that sometimes these airports have major issues, but I've never really experienced this on Flight Simulator 2024. On 2020 I used to experience it all the time, but not since everything's been like streaming. Like since they've started their streaming service. Trying to turn, but it's not cooperating with me. Hang on a second, let me do something here real quick. Panel. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if that fixes it. What? I upped that all the way. Oh, that's joystick sensitivity, my bad. I thought that was for something else.
Ready to taxi.
Delta 1451.
Oh yeah, now we're
runway
turning much
24
better.
left taxi
Okay.
via Delta, Delta 8 Echo, Echo 6.
Runway 24 left taxi via Delta, Delta.
Yeah. Now we're doing
Echo 6,
good.
Delta 1451. Southwest 2325, ready to taxi.
Southwest 2325, runway 24 left taxi via Delta 8 Echo, Echo 6.
Runway 24 left taxi via Delta 8, Echo, Echo 6, Southwest.
Well, you know what? We don't have live weather on right now. We don't have live weather here. We don't have that option anymore, guys. That's now completely gone from us. Thank you. Yeah, now we're talking. We just had nighttime departure, baby, or early morning departure. Hold up, Delta. Hold up, Delta. All right, I'll hold up. Damn you, Delta. Americans, man, they're just not patient. Not like we are in Canada. See, in Canada, they would have waited for us. Wonder where that Delta plane's going. Cabo San Lucas, Salt Lake City, San Francisco. All right, man, don't be jumping in front of me and then slowing down, man. Don't be brake checking me. You see this fool trying to brake check me? Hey, Holmes, stop a brake checking me.
Flair 1889, contact tower on 120.905.
Contact tower on 120.905, Flair 1889. Good morning, Los Angeles Tower, Flair 1889, pulling up to the holding short point for runway 24 left.
Flair 1889, Los Angeles Tower, runway 24 left, hold short, you're number 1 behind the traffic.
Got it. You know, I never really looked to see if I had any discontinuities in my, on my route here. Let me take a look real quick.
American 652, wind 260 at 8, runway 24 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 24 left, American 652.
Oh shit. All right, well we'll fix that as we're climbing. That could be why LNAV's not working right now. Should be landing on Grizz 9. Okay, Grizz 9. Hey. Okay, hang on, let's stop real quick. Goreg to here. Okay, I bet you LNAV will work now. Well, maybe not. Maybe we have to wait until we get up in the air. Los Angeles Tower, Flair 1889, holding short, runway 24 left, ready for departure.
Flair 1889, runway 24 left, wind 260 at 8. RNAV Del Rey, cleared for takeoff.
RNAV Del Rey? No, we're supposed to be doing summer. What the fuck? Hang on a second now. Hang on. Alright, I don't see an RNAV Del Rey, so I guess that's okay. That is the first. Alright, yeah, where is DLR? Hang on, Del Rey. Hold a second here. Let me pause this for a second. I just want to check something out on here. Let me just type in Del Rey, D-L-R-E-Y. I'm doing this in Navigraph real quick. Oh, Del Rey's the very first waypoint after we take off. Okay, all right, we're good. All right, let's go.
Approaching runway 24 left.
Cabin crew, take your seats for departure.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are taking seats now.
All right, let's roll, bitch. Oh, takeoff configuration. Oh, well, fuck it. It might be because we have the, there we go. It was the speed brake. 100 knots. I guess the speed brake is not supposed to be armed. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up.
Flair 1889, contact departure on 124.3.
Contact departure on 124.3, Flair 1889. Flaps up. Departure, good morning, Flair 1889, currently climbing through 3,000 feet for flight level 380. I think it's 380.
Flair 1889, Los Angeles departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000, turn left heading 240, vectors to Nance, then on course.
Turn left heading 240 vectors, climb and maintain 10,000 vectors to November Alpha Alpha November Charlie, then on course. You know what? I don't think I plugged in our departure, actually. That would make sense why Del Rey did not show up just now. Okay, there we go. Flaps up.
Departure Southwest 2565, 2000 for 4,000.
Southwest 2565, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Climb 10,000, Southwest 2565.
Okay, let's go direct to
Southwest 2565, contact Los Angeles Center on 132.85.
132.85 for Southwest 2565.
okay, and let's activate nav. Oh shit. We're descending.
Departure Skywest 5117, 2000 for 4,000. Skywest 5117, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Climb 10,000, Skywest 5117.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, Flair 1889.
United 2692, contact Los Angeles Center on 125.8. 125.8 for United 2692.
Such a good airplane. I don't think we can actually lock the landing gear on here. Nope, we can't. No, we can't. No, go back up. No, we can't. Okay, landing lights off.
Dear guests, we are pleased to inform you that the use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly, and we appreciate your patience. Thank you for flying with Flair Airlines, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Flair 1889, contact point Magoo approach on 128.65.
Contact point Magoo approach on 128.65. Flair 1889. Oh, my system specs? Hang on a second, bud. I'll tell you in a second. Let me contact the tower, and then I'll put Chad on the comms. Point Magoo, good morning. Flair 1889, currently climbing through 3,000 feet for flight level 380. You know, I keep saying 380. Is it really 380 that we're climbing up to today?
Flair
Oh, 360.
approach, good morning.
All right. Chad, will you handle the comms for a while, please?
Yo, Greg, I'll take over the comms for a bit. You just chill and enjoy the ride, bro.
I got pretty good specs. Let me get them pulled up so I can read them out. I wanted to do one thing down here real quick there, but I kind of forget what it was now. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. VNAV. Do we have, okay, 36,000 feet is in there for our cruise altitude. Okay.
Flair 1889, climb and maintain flight level 330.
All right, system specs. Let's see here.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, Flair 1889.
So I have 64 gigs of RAM. I have a Intel i7-14700F CPU. We have almost 2 terabytes of information. I'm running the GeForce RTX 4070.
Contacted Los Angeles Center on 125.8, Flair 1889.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good system. I mean, it's always worked. It's always worked really well. It's just lately, and I don't know if it's a auto FPS thing or not. But lately, this simulator has been running very choppy at big airports.
Flair 1889, Los Angeles Center. Good morning.
And it could just be an auto FPS thing. The version of auto FPS that they're coming out with that might not be very compatible with the latest update for the beta testing. Thought I had one more. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, it's Lenovo Legion 2, I think. Lenovo Legion 2, 64 gigs of RAM. I do want to get a new GPU. I would like to get maybe the 5060 or the 5070. I know the 5090 is like the creme de la creme, but I can't afford that. I'm not even going to front like I'd be close to being able to afford that. I don't even think I could afford the 5060 right now, to be honest.
Flair 1889, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Oh, I can stop record. Well, I guess I can leave them.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, Flair 1889.
Yeah, I'll just leave Sky Dolly recording, I guess. There's no sense of turning that off. Oh, I didn't start recording on OBS yet. Ooh. That's okay. I can always screen grab, I guess, part of it if I need to. We're recording now. Let me turn off GSX and turn on music. Are you running a computer? What, on your system, or are you running like an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5? What kind of system you got? What kind of system you got? Damn, I can't believe I forgot to turn that shit on. Can't believe I forgot to start recording. Dude, I'm so excited to be flying this plane again. I love the iFly Max. It's been so long since I've been inside this airplane. That kind of showed a little bit earlier when I was fumbling a little bit on this here tablet. Especially with these terminal charts that I was having issues with. Okay, we can actually get rid of these charts now. Let's go back. Edit. We can get rid of... Well, you know, we can cancel this out. Let's go to CYVR. So we have airport info. Let's edit. Let's go to approaches. And currently, the approach we're looking at oh, I closed it out. All right, let me see here. 10 to Echo is the chart. Okay, so Grizz 9. And then I'm probably going to be doing the ILS for 26 right. That's kind of the plan right now. Unless they give us a different landing, but that's kind of what I'm going to be thinking about doing. All right, so we got complete. Good, so those charts are now good. I should power that off for a while. There's no reason to have that on. See, now we're running just fine. Now we're at 40 frames. It's really these large-ass airports. And I know exactly what the problem is. It's running everything on Ultra. So the way that Auto FPS, now I have... I'm going to share my screen for a minute. Oh, I don't have the banner up. Sorry about that. Well, you forgot about the SayIntentions banner. Okay, so one, I have GPU-Z running, okay? This is critical with Auto FPS if you're trying to do any of the expert options. But here, when I'm on ground, no matter what I do, when I have Auto FPS running, no matter what I do, it always puts everything at Ultra. And I've always been able to run pretty much everything at Ultra on this computer. I've never really had issues where running it on Ultra really dropped me to where it was like stuttering. I'd be close at times, but never Never like today. Or earlier today when I was landing the Fokker, the Greg Fokker F-27. I don't really mess around too much with the expert options just because, like, I don't really care, you know, like, whatever they want to have it set for, the base for the clouds and detail and all that, you know, they can do it. It's on auto. Yeah, I try to keep everything into green here. IFR is typically for busy areas. VFR, more regional flights. VRAM Plus. Sometimes I put this on. Now, when you have this on, you need to have NVIDIA, you need to have the GPU-Z running. The other thing that I like to do as well, let me... So on graphics here, I'm sorry, yeah, under system here, I always go in, anytime there's an NVIDIA update, I go in and do this automatic tuning. It takes about 10 or 20 minutes to do, but I believe it's well worth it. It'll overclock a little bit if need be and tune things up. There is an option I have with Lenovo where I can, like, overclock the shit out of this computer, but I don't want to do that. You know, I don't even really like doing this automatic tuning, but I do it just to get a little better performance. But yeah, I always make sure the drivers are up to date. Do my best to make sure all of this is, see, everything is pretty much ultra. Now I can change it down to medium, but not when I have frame generation. That's off. I wonder why they turned that off. But when I turn off auto FPS, then I can really calculate, you know, this kind of features better. But all right, they didn't tell us to go up to 36,000 yet. Oh, they did. Okay. The sun should be rising momentarily. I think we could probably turn the wing lights off now and the logo lights. See what our landing altitude is. Let's plug that in. We also have to plug some of this info into our heads-up display. So approach elevation is 13 feet. Okay. I do want to watch this new video about Innobuild's TriStar. Let's play this bitch and see what it sounds like. I'm pretty excited for this airplane, other than the fact that Innobuild makes it. Pretty excited about this. Oh, I'm still in display. Okay. And I might actually have to play this on YouTube for it to show up properly. Sounds good. Sounds pretty good. Oh yeah. These dials in the middle, the engine dials, they look just like from the F-28. Very nice. That sound wood, man. That sound real wood. Yeah. Yeah, in a build.
All set. That last flow was completed as requested.
Flaps 14.
Nice. Ooh, look at that autopilot
Captain,
stack.
the
That's
cabin
cool.
is ready for departure.
Nice. Very good in it builds. Very good. Proud of you guys. You guys are growing up a little bit in it builds. You guys are growing up. Oh yeah, just so you can see, this is a real flight, by the way. Here's the flight. Vancouver, LA, 737 MAX. There was another flight I really wanted to do, but I couldn't really find the livery for it. But it was a flight from somewhere in Germany to Cyprus. It was a Ryanair flight, but it was called Luda something. I forget what it exactly was called, but yeah, I didn't have access to it. No such livery exists.
Dear guests, we're now at cruising altitude, and the cabin crew will begin the snack and beverage service shortly. Be sure to try our delicious chicken wraps.
Let's turn off the center tanks for now.
from the menu. After selected items from the Flair Airlines shop will be available for your browsing. Thank you for choosing
hold.
Flair Airlines, and enjoy your flight.
Let me make sure our speed is okay. So we're at 0.79. All right, yeah, that's good. We'll set up the heads-up display for landing. We'll set that up a little bit later. I don't really ever use it for landing, but nonetheless, we'll still set it up so I can show everybody how to do it. Wish I could turn the cabin down a little bit in here. You know, I wonder if there is a way to turn down the cabin lights in me. I think there is. Let's see if they give us that as an option. I don't think they do. Wow, that's so much quieter. Okay, yeah, I don't see a lighting option here. We'll switch that to AVEX for descent. Okay. All right, I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Gotta have a quick little by myself meeting in the bathroom. Be right back. I gotta be careful sliding myself back up. I don't want my belly to hit the yoke and like knock me out of knock me out of autopilot. It's happened before. Not today, but it has happened. Of course, my belly is becoming less and less now as I've been losing weight. Boy, it is boring eating some of this food that I eat sometimes, man. But I've been seeing good progress, so it's not all in vain. We're a futile attempt.
Flair 1889, contact Oakland Center on 134.55.
Come on, Chad.
Contacting Oakland Center on 134.55. Flair 1889.
Fuck, man, the lights are so bright in the cabin here, man.
Oakland Center, Flair 1889. Good morning at flight level 360.
That's a cool little camera angle. Cool. They did a real good job with this airplane. All right, I'll be back in a minute. All right, we're good now. Sorry, quick phone call come in. Well, I can't wait to do some of these on takeoff and landing. Some of these views here. Ew! I don't know why I find this so funny, but I just I just find that really funny. That is so. Oh, look, they're reading the checkerboard times. Look at that, the Chess Gazette. Oh, that's cool. Oh, are these the ones I set up, actually? Hang on. Oh, no, they're not the ones I set up. Okay.
Oakland Center, Southwest 29.
Yeah, what part of California are we over right now?
Southwest 2939, radar contact.
Oh, well, we're almost up to Salinas. OpenStreet must have changed something. Because I've been getting this error a lot today. Oh, I don't think I pulled the flight plan into here. Let me pull it into here. Okay, so we go to Salinas, then Sacramento.
Hey, Captain Greg. Would you like anything to drink or a small snack while we're cruising?
Tell you what, if you have a lemon lime Gatorade back there, that would be Kino. Can you get that for me, please?
Understood, Captain. I will bring a lemon lime Gatorade to the flight deck now.
Damn, Lisa from Chicago is the best. Damn, girl. My Gatorade, bitch. Let's get our charts pulled in here. Okay, arrival. We have Grizz 9. And then for approach, right now we're looking at 26. Right. We have to get rid of this waypoint here. This manual waypoint here. That says Pemsu. There's no way to get rid of it, huh? Oh well, no worries. I'm not really sure I'm going to speed up time on this thing. Maybe I will. Right now it's kind of nice just chilling. Smooth sailing, not much turbulence, good sunrise. It's going good. Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you, Captain. I'm glad to hear everything is going well up here.
Oh, that's how you do it. Oh, that's how you do it. Interesting. I never knew you could actually use this selector here and scroll on it and actually click on it to change values and stuff. That is pretty dope. Very cool. Make sure we have our wind in for descent. Yeah, see? We need that. We needs it, our precious. All right, anti-ice, let's say we're going to do flight level 250. And then that's on, and then off we're going to say 1,000 feet. ISA deviation, we have again -1. So let's say -1 / 3037. I don't really think that's right, actually. Let's see what our tablet says is the current pressures of that airport. .1028, 3030. Yeah, that's close. 3035. All right, we'll do 30.35. Excellent. Okay. Okay, we have 646 miles till top of descent. I like the little clouds above us. That's a cool effect. I want to know if I can make the happen. Let me see what I have programmed here for the that would be under camera. Rotation, exposure. Backwards, down, left, forward. Drone zoom. Where is set drone? Set drone target. Toggle drone. Let me see here. Let me see what I need to do to set it. Let me clear this menu out. Just Okay. Let me see how to make the happen. I know pushing the thumbstick on my controller would make it happen, but let me see how to do a flyby and promote. Rotate, reset. It's not what I'm looking for. Okay, that's definitely what you need to use afterwards. Drone yaw axis. I don't remember how to do this actually. Drone in. Reset drone. Oh, maybe this might be it. Drone in and out play. Let's see if that's it. That could be it. I don't think that's it. What is the command? Oh, you know what? That's right. I can do it, I think I can do it a different way here. Don't we have camera controls here? Yes. Okay. Whoa, bitch. No W. Alright, that's A. That's D. Need to get caught back up to this thing. Alright, how do I get caught back up to it again? So much easier using an Xbox controller, it really is. Or it'd be easier if I actually learned what I was doing here. Let's see here. HYGT, let's try some of those. Whoa. Oh yeah, no thanks. Alright, so that's exposure. That's not what we need. I'll remember how to lock onto the target again and bring us back to where we were at.
Oakland Center, Southwest 3626, 16,000.
Southwest 3626, radar contact.
Okay, increase drone speed, decrease. Let's rotate. Oh, here we go. SQ ADE. So SQ and then WADE. Yeah, W was what I was doing. Alright, well. Here we go.
Flair 1889, contact Oakland Center on 132.905.
Switching to Oakland Center on 132.925, Flair 1889. Oakland Center, Flair 1889. Good morning with you, flight level 360.
89, Oakland Center, good morning.
Boy, I missed Chase Plane. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yeah. Okay, that's side to side. That's forward. Okay, that's what I was doing, and that's back. Alright, let's try to do a nyong. Okay, I think that's far enough. Let's try that one more time. Ah, lock-on mode is a big issue. Okay. There we go. Let's try this one more time. There's our airplane. All right, let's do that one more time. I like it when we're locked on, though. Thought I locked onto that thing. All right, one last time. Whoa, bitch! It sounds good. I just want to get a good meow. Very good. Okay, now we're good. All right, everything's still looking good up here. But what a pain in the ass without chase plane. Come on, chase plane, I miss you. I miss you, chase plane. 500 some miles until we descend. Alright, now what time did this thing land in real life? Let's see here. What time did you land in real life, airplane? $10:50. It landed at 1, close to 2 o'clock. Okay. I'm just getting ready to cross San Francisco. I'm sorry, Sacramento, not San Francisco. We'll probably go a little 2x action, probably. Okay, so far we're doing good with the VRAM Plus off. On Auto FPS. Our caution light's going to come on here in a moment. Okay, for fuel. All right, let's set up our heads-up display for 26 right, which could be our landing today. Let's go to menu, HGS. Let's pull up. You know, I haven't tried pulling up Navigraph in a while on the tablet here. But you know what? I don't think I'm gonna have to. I think I can actually get the info I need from these charts here. Actually, let's see if it'll give me the info I need. It's 9 feet, it looks like. I've been reading Jeppesen charts for so long, sometimes it's very difficult to get the info I need off of these charts here. Okay, yeah, let's pull up Navigraph. Your friends are with you, Aragorn. Let's hope they last the night too. Alright, information. So we have 9941 by 200. So let's see here. So we have 9941 for feet. Runway elevation is 200 feet. No, that's not the height, actually. I don't think that's the height. Alright, the slope, runway elevation. Let's take a look at the chart, actually. The runway elevation. Oh, you know, I forgot we have charts on the tablet. Oh well. Yeah, actually, let's do that on the tablet. Let's leave this alone. terminal charts. Oh, the touchdown zone is 9 feet. That's what that number was before. See, elevation is 13. I wonder where that said that. We'll take a look here in a moment on Lido. All right, runway elevation is 13. And then we're gonna do instrument mode. Well, you know what, let's actually do visual, because we're probably gonna do a RNAV landing. So let's just change this to visual. I wonder if I can put in the runway here. We can do this on PMDG. Let's see if we can do it here as well. 26 right. Nope. CYVR. We're going to do a 5-mile radial, 5-mile radius, and then a 10-mile radius. Excellent. That's good. I wonder if I should go up to 38,000 feet. Yeah, let's do it. Oakland Flair 1889 requesting a new cruising altitude of 8,000 feet, please.
Flair 1889, climb 38,000.
Climbing to flight level 380, Flair 1889.
Excellent. All right, let me pull up that Lido chart and see where I can see that 13 for approach elevation, because I would love to be able just to read these charts as good as I can read Jeppesen. Right, so here's the touchdown zone. That's 9 feet. And where does it say? Oh, here we go. I'm such a moron. Right here. 13 feet. Oh, they make that really easy to find, actually. All right, well, now I feel like a moron. Not the first time I've ever felt like a moron, especially doing this, that's for sure. Let's make sure we have all the proper, everything's set up. Actually, let's do payload performance, show landing. Okay, CYVR. .26 right. Dry. Flash 40. Air conditioning on. Anti-ice off. We'll say brakes 2. Weather right now we have 310 by 7. Outside air temperature right now is a whopping 9 degrees, and the QNH is 3035. VRF add 5. What's our weight currently total? Right now we're at 149. Okay. I wonder if we have our landing weight in here. Let's see here. Wind, trip. Yeah, it doesn't tell us our weight, what our expected weight is here. Okay, landing weight, it looks like we're going to be at 143 roughly. So let's just say 144 on here. We'll say that they're not operating. Okay, complete.
Flair 1889, contact Oakland Center on 119.975.
Okay.
Contacting Oakland Center on 119.
Normal, VREF 145.
1889. Oakland Center, Flair 1889. Good morning, with you flight level 380.
Oakland Center, good morning.
Alright. Let's, we'll just leave that on. It's not a big deal. Oh, it looks like it has our ILS in here already. Yeah, 111.95 IRD, and then we have 263, which is correct. All right, let's take a look at some altitudes here. All right, we have ILSA, egret, his. All right, there's egret. There's Bezo. Okay, we're coming in from down here, I guess. All right, here's pay. That's 110.6. Let's plug that into nav2 and see what pops up. And then for the ILS, we're going to plug in 11195. Same thing over here. We need to change this to ILS. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 11195. Okay, so Bezov, egret, we need to be between 10 and 12,000 feet. Okay, see, that looks good. Below 230 knots for GoVav. hop in. Huh, that's for 26 left. I guess 26 left or right could be fine. Okay, Ovbin, and then we have KLAX, 5,000. Then Ondux, and then Pemsu. Okay, and then we have Goreg. Yeah, that works. And let's see here. Approach, we have Totem, Goreg, it's 4,000. Let's do 200 knots for Goreg, so 4,000A. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do 220B, so below 220, and then we're gonna have 4,000A. I wonder if I can create a waypoint like I can in PMDG. Let me try something here. Oh, we would do Goreg. The reciprocal, that's going to be 161. So Goreg. $161 dash, say like 2 miles. Oh, it does do it. No shit. You can create waypoints in here. That is awesome. Very cool. We don't need to do that tonight, but that's nice to know you can do that. Very cool. All right, 388 miles until descent. Navs are looking good. Very good. I wonder what mountain that is over there. Klamath. Course is blocked. Is this Washington here? Or is this, oh, this is Oregon. Oh, we're not even out of California yet. Oh, wow. Hey, okay, there's Redding, Eureka. Okay. I guess we can go a little 2x action. Let's speed up a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot you can do this. That's right. To spy on people when they go to the bathroom. Yell at people if they don't flush the toilet. Okay. So we're in 2x now. while we are doing this, let's blow up this and let's take a look at our landing. At least that we're planning on doing. I don't know if this is actually going to be the one we're going to do, but so right now we are planning on doing the Grizz 9 arrival.
Flair 1889, contact Seattle Center on 124.85.
We're going to be coming in through Payne.
Contacting Seattle Center on
Up here
124.85. Flair 1889.
At egret, we're going to make a turn to 291. Take that for 20 miles.
Seattle
Go
Center,
Vav.
Flair 1889.
Make our turn here at Oven.
380.
Go up to Ondux, which is our initial
Center. Good morning.
fix, it looks like. Come around here to Pemsu, and then what we're going to do after that, what the plan is at least, once we get past Pemu, we're going to turn around, pick up the initial fix of Gorig, come in and land this bitch. That's the plan. We will see how that goes. That's the plan, at least. This thing does a lot. Like, you can plug in a lot of data into this thing. Registration, ATC, payload and fuels. Oh, look, we only have a max of 7 passengers. That's good. That's good, Microsoft. You know.
Flair 1889. Contact Seattle Center on 127.6. Switching to Seattle Center on 127.6. Flair 1889.
I'll take over the comms again shortly. Oh, maybe I'll do it now.
Seattle Center, Flair 1889. Good morning with you, flight level 380.
Yeah, see, this is having, like, again, a hard time with
Seattle Center, good morning.
you know, I wonder if I should lock in the frame rate. Let me see here. I thought there was a way to do that under graphics, under dynamic settings. Maybe not. Yeah, frame rate target, 35. Okay, yeah, let's leave that and see what happens. Now, actually, I want to make this 60. Okay. Validate. The following Auto FPS managed setting was manually changed while Auto FPS has restored it to its configured value. Dynamic disabled. Okay, alright, that's fine. Alright, no problem. We'll leave it off. Just trying to help. See, the interior looks pretty good on this airplane. I wonder if the WestJet I was going to fly would look any better. Because that one had, like, somebody's name attached to it. Some dude named Steven something. Not really familiar with him, but that does look good, man, doesn't it? 30 frames a second, I'll take it. God damn, it's over 7 o'clock already. Jesus, man, the day just flew by. Spent all day flying. That is a good thing. Flying and cooking. 338 miles until we descend. Fuck. This phone call I have to take. Any of y'all are fathers, you gotta make time for your kids first. Most of the time. That was my daughter calling. I don't get a chance to talk to her as much as I used to. She's getting some help right now. Help, I tried to get her this kind of help for about 7 years. It took me 7 years to get her the kind of help she's getting now. And I think it's, knock on some wood, I think it might have saved my daughter's life. So I'm very grateful that she was finally able to get into this program. All right, let me tell Chad I'm gonna take over the comms. Hey Chad, I'm gonna handle the comms for a little bit. You can take a break for a while.
Yo, Greg, I'm still on the comms, bro. If you want to take over, just let me know for sure.
Man, I just said that, Chad. All right, I'll click on the thing here. You guys haven't seen the new SayIntentions premium toolbar. Premium. Let me show you. So here's the new toolbar. you don't have to have Chad chosen for co-pilot to activate these. You can request descent, he'll request it for you. Request a star. Like, you can request a lot of these things now. They have quick settings now where you can force the aircraft. Like, I have a few stored. Like, you have your live map now, which is awesome. By Leaflet. I haven't heard of Leaflet before. I'll have to look into that company. Rain viewer. We have our airports. Checklist. If you have checklist tuner activated for the airplane, the checklist will show up here. I didn't activate one for this. This should pull up all the frequencies. Well, at least that's what it's supposed to do. Maybe it'll do it when we get a little closer. That's the first time I've ever clicked on it and it actually didn't do it. Usually it brings them up right away. But yeah, it's a nice little tool here. You can deactivate the comms and the voices, announce descent, go to Discord, settings. There we go. Yeah, this is great, the amount of detail. Elevation, winds, frequencies, runways, the SID that goes with the runway or the star. It's great. So right now, departing, arriving runways are 8 left and 13. All right, you know what? Let's go back up front real quick. Let's put this on regular speed. I don't really think it was on 2x to begin with. Okay. Now that we're back here, let's take a look at what that said again. That said 8 left. So we have 8 left and 13. So we're gonna do 8 left, it looks like. We can still do Grizz 9 for 8 left. Okay, let's get set up for 8 left. Change to okay, 8 left. ILSY. Dot Z. Alright, we do this. We'll do Z. Okay. Let's go up front. Let's put ourselves in heading mode. Choose 8 left. The fuck are you doing, man? Fuck are you going, man? All I did was just go 1 degree off, making them big ass turns. Big ass turns. All right, let's see. So we got 8 left. Okay. Glide slope on. Let's go back to legs. After ecom. Okay. let's look at something here. Let's go back into nav mode. That's good enough for now. Let's take a look at what we got going on for this landing now. Okay, let's get rid of here. Let's click on 8 left. So Ecom, that's 8-3. Let me see if I can create a waypoint. We have Ecom, we have 263. Slash, we'll say 2 miles. Okay, Ecom is 83, and then we have, that's not correct. That should be 263 is what it should be. Maybe I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, Ecom 263. Now, let's get rid of this, but we'll redo the whole thing again. Okay, Ecom. Okay. Now we're going to do 263. And 2 miles. Yeah, see, it's the same thing again. That's okay. We'll leave it and see how it goes. But now we just created a waypoint. Almost the opposite of Ecom. Alright, that's good. So let's make sure we have... What am I looking for here? ILS data. That would be under, again... I'm like drawing a blank. There we go. 110, 55, and 83. Okay, so let's program in 110, 55. We'll do Vancouver as well. We'll do, let's see, VOR 11590. Okay, now we have 110.55 again here. Okay, that's done, and then we need a course of 83, it looks like. Excellent. That's done. Are we still not in LNAV? What the fuck, man? 236 miles to our next waypoint, it looks like. See our next waypoint? Yeah, it is. Really, SIA then pay? I didn't realize that that was the case. Guess it is. Oh yeah, pay is afterwards. Okay. Let's change our landing now over here as well. Terminal charts. Edit. Arrival, we can get rid of. Oh, okay, that's good. And approach. 8 right, here we go, 8 left. We got that in there, now let's complete that. That should be the correct chart for landing. Sure is. Okay, let's bring up the approach. I mean the arrival. Okay. Menu, let's go back to payload performance. Let's change this to 8 left. Conditions are dry. The winds are pretty much at 0. Outside temperature is still 9, and we're still looking at 30, 34 now. Okay, there we go. So that's still good. Wind is really pushing us off course. Microphone still connected? Yes, it is. Boy, these little DJI mic minis, these things are pretty fucking nice. I wish I would have bought into these a while ago instead of using that boom mic. Boom mic is nice, but just having to keep it in front of your face all the time, that's tough. Oh, we didn't put in our minimums and shit. Let's see here. Oh, we'll look over here. Let's see. What does it say here? Terminal. Let's see here. 263 and 250. We'll do a radio altitude of 263. Alright, LNAV is captured again. Can't wait to finish this flight so I can eat some dinner. I made this really good buffalo chicken. They, what's it called? Shake and bake. Shake and bake makes this crispy buffalo. Man, that shit is awesome. It's Sunday night, so I'm treating myself to a little bit of breading on my chicken instead of just eating plain chicken like I usually do. Plain chicken and vegetables. Usually some sort of broccoli. I've been making a lot of roasted red peppers lately too, man. Fucking roasted red peppers are kino. I love roasted red peppers. Hey, what's up, dude? Do I talk? I talk. What's up? Do you talk? I didn't see your message. I'm sorry, but yeah, I talk talk all the time. We're flying. Well, you can see it up on the top in the banner. We are flying from Los Angeles International to Vancouver. We are doing Flair Flight 1889. Boy, that ground looks pretty good, doesn't it? Look at that. Sometimes this game looks really good. I just don't know if it's the beta version that's really fucking the frames up or not. Or if it's auto FPS. I kind of want to turn off auto FPS and see how it does. So we're only at 22 frames a second. I'm thinking if I turn everything down to medium or turn it down to high, that would help out a lot with the frame rate. It just looks so good, the game, though. Yeah, let's do that. Let me deactivate auto FPS. I don't know if I really see. Wow. Look at that. Let's do FG. VRAM plus. Okay, that's locked it at 75 now. That's good. 75 is good. Auto FPS is on auto. Yeah, it's still running at 25 frames a second. Let's turn this to VFR real quick and see if that does anything. Alright, turn off VRAM plus. See if that changes anything. Alright, let's just turn off auto FPS for now. Let me deactivate it from here as well. Okay, auto FPS is gone. We're gonna change this up here in a moment. Try to change up some of the settings. Let's go in and turn some of this shit down. Whoa, why are we on TAA? That could be part of it. Wonder why we were on TAA. All right, let's turn these down to high. Put this down to 100. And okay, that all looks good. Okay, apply and save. Yeah, see, frame rate's still at 21. All right, let me try one last thing here. Might be better with auto FPS on. Okay, high, medium. You know what? Let's just leave all this alone. Let me dynamic settings. Let's try to lock in at, so they got 35 frames there. Okay, we'll leave it at 35 frames. I'm okay with 35 frames a second, actually. All right, let me activate auto FPS again. Let's see if they change it to TAA again. That's weird. That I've never seen them change that before. Usually they just mess with the terrain level of depth and that kind of stuff, but I don't really see them ever adjust ELSS. Okay, VRAM. Okay, FPS sensitivity, FPS tolerance. Still hovering around 20. Rain level of depth 50 to 200. That's getting a little better. Okay. FPS plus, we're running at 25. Okay, I'll take that. Let me change this to 100. Or 110. Let's change that to 110. Terrain level of depth. Okay, very good. So that's getting better. So let's just let this thing do its thing now. I think now that we locked in the frames, let's lock this in at 35. Like we have it already. That is not good. All right, we'll do auto again. Anytime we get near a major area, I think we're okay now. Just seems like lately with the update, like lately it's been tough to run at good frames on this. I don't know if it's the NVIDIA update that I've done recently that happened a few days ago, if it's the beta updates that they've been doing, because this is beta update 5, this is not the normal version. We have 149 miles till top of descent roughly. The thing is, I can't really change a lot of the settings on here. Maybe this is the one we need to do frame per second cap. We'll cap it at 35 because that's what the dynamic settings have. Terrain level of detail, we'll leave that between 50 and 110. Object level of detail, we'll leave that at 100. Even though it's on 150 right now. Put that on auto. Using 82% of our VRAM. Interesting. That looks good now. Reduce level 1. There we go. Dynamic set 35. Level of detail 100%. That didn't. Let's do this one, I guess. Maybe that's it now. Lowest altitude at which setting reduction will attempt to recover. Lowest altitude at which setting reduction will attempt to recover. Okay. Okay. I think we've made some changes. Let's just leave that how it is. So far, this seems to be running the best consistently as far as frames. That. Hopefully we're still in DLSS. It's going to make for a messed up landing if we're only running 15 frames a second again. We tried that last week. Barely got that landing good. It was a good landing for 15 frames a second. Oh, that's a big bump right there. Now we're almost at 35, 40 frames a second. All right, now we're talking. So maybe VRAM plus being off is a good thing. Yeah, dynamic settings at 35. It's good. FPS cap. Yeah, now we're looking good. Knocking some wood. Well, we were looking good until we got back in the cockpit. now we're back at 25 frames a second. This game used to run so good. I remember like 2 weeks ago I was flying, and it might just be this airplane. Maybe this airplane is very heavy on certain details, but I mean, I remember flying like a week or two ago, and we were at like 80 frames a second. Like, it's not the computer that's the problem. I just don't know why. I may have to dig into auto FPS a little bit more. There might be a setting I'm missing in there. I'll have to get on Grok or Copilot later and see what they're saying. Boy, look how much the wind is pushing us right now. This little triangle right here, if we were in heading mode, this is where we'd have to put our heading bug to remain on course right now because of how windy it is. See, we got 97 knot crosswind. All right, 96 miles until top of descent. I don't know if it's any mods that I have that are doing that. Like, I wonder if it's FS Realistic Pro. I don't really think it is. I just think that it's the game. But it could be one of those settings. Let me turn off FS Realistic and see if that's got anything to do with it. Okay, we have the lowest on the ground. The lowest altitude at which setting reduction will attempt to recover. Okay, that's ground, so we'll leave that on ground. Max level. I'll just say 5 is the max that it can reduce. I'll let it try to reduce all the way down. And the floor, lowest quality level reduction allowable for lowest quality level. Yeah, I'll leave it at the lowest. I want to have good frames while I'm landing, man. I want to be landing at 30 or 60 frames a second. I don't want to be landing at 15 or 20 frames a second. Yeah, CPU's only at 17, 16, 20%. GPU's only at like 46%. Like, it's not the computer that's the problem. This game doesn't matter if you're, for me at least, it has never mattered what system I'm using. Doesn't matter if it's Series X from Xbox, Series S, iPad for, you know, flying, using, you know, streaming it like on Xbox, whatever the fuck Xbox gaming shit is that where you can play games online. Game Pass. Yeah, it hasn't mattered. Computer, Xbox, both Xboxes, or iPad, it doesn't matter. Usually around big airports, you get, like it's sticking right now. I just don't usually have these kind of issues while we're like in cruise mode. Extra terrain level base below altitude top with good performance conditions. Okay. Now that's interesting, leaving it on auto terrain level of depth. That seems to be doing pretty good actually. With auto object level of depth at 100, tops at 20. Yeah, this actually seems to be doing okay actually. Never thought about using that mode before. Auto terrain level of depth. Use line of sight correction for go back to the cockpit and see what kind of frames we got here. Oh, that is very good. Oh, that is very good. All right, let's leave that set like that. Okay, very good. I gotta believe we're gonna be descending here pretty soon. It's still saying 40 minutes, huh? I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all, actually. Yeah, that's what I thought. Are we still in Seattle Center? Yep. Seattle Center, Flair 1889. We like to begin our descent into Vancouver in about 15 minutes. Oh, I closed out SayIntentions. Oh, I'm such a moron. I hate when I do that. Hang on, let me get... No wonder they're not responding. Let me get them back open again. I do that shit all the time. I close them out instead of minimizing the screen. No wonder they haven't talked to us about descent yet.
Flair 1889, expect the Chris Snyder arrival. PAE transition.
Hey, Captain Greg. Would you like anything to drink
Feel
or a
free to
small
ask.
snack while we're cruising?
I don't need a snack right now, Lisa, but thank you.
Copy, Captain.
Yeah, Seattle Center, we're going to begin our descent now into Vancouver. Flair 1889.
PAE transition into Vancouver, altimeter 3027.
Descend via Grizz 9 to 5000 PAE transition into Vancouver. Flair 1889.
Flair 1889, contact Seattle Center on 120.3.
Contact Seattle Center on 120.3, Flair 1889. Seattle Center, good morning, Flair 1889, descending on the Grizz 9 arrival into Vancouver.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Vancouver.
Flair 1889, Seattle Center, good morning.
Stow your tables, fasten your seatbelts, and note that the use of the lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
They're saying we need to be at 5,000 feet by day? That doesn't sound right. No, maybe that is correct. There's... No. Yeah, that can't be correct, 5,000 feet there. What the fuck are they talking about? Yeah, let's descend down to like 10,500 feet or something like that. Alright, now this thing arrived around 2 o'clock. Let's see here. Okay. Live weather is still on. Whoa, what the fuck happened? Wait, live weather just broke the game. Eight frames a second right now. What happened to this game? What happened to it? It used to be so good. Those are not the radials I chose. I did 5 miles.
Seattle Center, Skywest 3100, 17,000. Skywest 3100, radar contact.
All right, that line's not for the fix.
3813, 17,000. And core 3813, radar contact.
We might need to do this holding pattern at Bizov if we don't get down in time for egret. Hey, what's up, Darren? How you doing, buddy? Sorry if you said hi a few minutes ago. I didn't see it until just now. Well, hello, Darren. How are you, buddy? Been a while, man. It's been a while. I can't believe it's after 8 o'clock already. Jesus. This day went by so fast. All I did was fly and cook today. That was it. That Fokker F-27 is such a fun plane. If you have 20 bucks, it is well worth it. It is a fun plane for 20 bucks. All right, let's put VOR2 on. Let's adjust our heading bug to match the wind. You look here, we just had this lesson last night. This little triangle here is where we need to, if we were in heading mode right now, that's the heading we would need to fly right now because of the wind. We have 67 knot crosswind. So I think we might be okay. I don't think we're gonna have to do this holding pattern at Bizov. We might. Actually, you know what? I am gonna do it. Let me request that. Seattle Center, good morning. Flair 1889, requesting to do the holding pattern at Bizov so we can get down to 10,000 feet before egret. Flair 1889.
Flair 1889, holding at Bizov approved. Descend and maintain 10,000.
Copy that. Descend 10,000. Flair 1889. All right, the max there is 265 as well. Let's just do this now. If we need to adjust it, we can always do a speed intervention. That'll get rid of it. Pressure right now is... What's Navigraph saying right now for the pressures? .3002. Yeah, we're almost, we're descending into Vancouver now. Yeah, I was stuck between this flight and a WestJet flight, but I decided to do this one instead.
Flair 1889, contact Vancouver, approach on 128.175.
Okay, that's now set properly. And that would be 10:27, so contact Vancouver, approach 128.175, Flair 1889. You know, we might not need to do that holding pattern, actually. I don't think we are. Vancouver approach, good morning. Flair 1889, descending through 6,000 feet on the Grizz 9 arrival. Alright, we're not going to have to do the holding pattern.
Flair 1889, Vancouver approach. Good afternoon, Vancouver, altimeter 3034. Expect the ILS Yankee runway 8 left approach into Vancouver.
Glad I already programmed that. Put our speed brakes on. Let's reduce our descent a little bit.
Delta 2483, contact Vancouver Center on 134.8.
134.8, Delta 2483.
We need to be on brakes 2 for landing. Speed intervention. Excellent. So descent is going well. Let's put our speed brakes back up. I like using the lever for the speed brake instead of, I've been using a button forever, like 2 different buttons on my flight system here, but I like using the lever. I think that's nice. I was doing it for flaps for a while, but there's no D-dent or the or detent, however you pronounce it, for the flaps. Oh, you know what? I gotta pause this for a second. Hang on. I gotta scoot up a little bit before I went to the bathroom, and I got up, but I didn't want to sit too close. Like, I didn't want to pull myself in because my belly probably would have knocked out the autopilot. So, you know, I didn't want to crash because of my my belly. Even though we used to do belly landings back in the day. If anybody used to watch my Aerosoft videos, I used to put that iPad right on my belly. Back when I was 300 and some pounds, I put it right on my belly, and it was perfect. And I could breathe a certain way to like angle the airplane down. It was so awesome. But the belly is going away. We are losing a good amount of weight. I've lost close to 55 pounds, I think, at this moment. Yeah, about 50 some pounds. That is a very good thing. Now, we already put the info in for the heads-up display for the runway. I don't believe there's going to be any change. It's still the same height. Actually, I think it's the same height runway. Let me see here. Yeah, approach elevation 13. We have that. And we have the length of the runway. Where did I see that before? It was like 9,000 some feet. might not be on here. Not here. This is what I want right here. Runways. 8 left. Okay, so it's 99.49. Make sure we plug that in. 99.49. Let's see here. 99.49. Let's go to menu. Heads up display. 99.49. We're still in visual mode. Okay, very good. So that's good. Let's go back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Vancouver. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away, ensure your seats are in their full upright position, and fasten your seatbelts. The weather in Vancouver is currently clear with a temperature of around 15 degrees Celsius. Our assigned gate is GA parking 106. Thank you for your cooperation and for flying.
Yeah, I don't know why they have us going to general aviation. We should be going into like an actual like gate. VNav is pulling back up again. I don't know if I really want to go into VNav mode. That's what this magenta icon is right here. This one right here, that's VNav. And then it's also right here as well. You can see it's counting down how high we are over where we should be. All right, we got a deceleration point coming up. We need to get below 230. Okay, when you have visual mode on here, on the heads up, there's not as much shit on the sides. There's like no speed on the sides, no altitude on the side really. It's just a very clean look. Just gives you what you really need for visual landings. Ground speed, runway, distance, heading. Life has been pretty good. No, this is not the PMDG. This is the iFly 737 MAX. Yeah, iFly 737 MAX. I was on the border between this and PMDG, but I did a PMDG flight recently, so I kind of wanted to fly this. I haven't flown this airplane in a while. I might do the PMDG one next. That's always a fun airplane to fly. I haven't flown the 777. I haven't flown in a long time. Maybe I'll do that one. Maybe tomorrow when I get back from going down to visit my daughter. Life's been good though. Work's been very good. Knock on wood. Health has been good. I've been losing weight. Been eating good. Been sleeping good. Money's always an issue, like everybody else in the world. IRS is still holding up my tax return. I wish they'd give that bitch up already. I need that tax return money. I needs it. I want to buy a couple of things. There's actually some things I really do want to get. Like, I'm not going to give it away now, but I'm starting a new channel soon. And I need my tax return to buy what I need to buy for it. Nothing to do with aviation. It's something that I've kind of always wanted to do. And I'm finally going to do it. But yeah, my daughter's been doing good. She's been getting the help she needs, which is a great thing. Finally. Oh, actually, I did it today. I did it this morning. It was great. The Fokker flight was great. It's a really good plane. For 20 bucks, it is a great plane for 20 bucks. It sounds really good. It's easy to start up. It's really easy to fly. The autopilot's really cool on it. And in the inside, it kind of has like a DC-6, DC-9 kind of layout. It's a really... one of those... Hey man, I get them days all the time. Especially as I get older. Alright, you know what? We're going to activate VNAV. I don't typically do that under 10,000 feet, but let's activate VNAV. And we'll see how VNAV does in this airplane. The only thing I've been having issues really with on the simulator lately, especially on this on 2024, I've really been having issues with the frame rate. The airplane this morning was fine up until we got close to landing, and I've always had issues at German airports on every system I've used. Xbox, Series S and X, streaming it on Xbox Live from an iPad, computer. I've always had issues at German airports. But it seems like the last week, I've been having some major frame rate issues. I think ever since I updated NVIDIA last, actually. That might be it. It might have been since the last update, and I wonder if I should just reverse that update. And we did make an extra waypoint. Let's see what we'll see what it looks like when we get close to it. Yeah, this waypoint after no tuck, it doesn't have the correct heading, which is fine. It's supposed to say 263. Well, I guess I was going to do that. I should have done the one after no tuck, but I wanted to have more space between the initial airfix. Yeah, I hope to see me land soon too, man. I'm ready to land. Only thing I need to do afterwards is just do some screenshots, not screenshots, but some takeoffs and some landing captures. So when I chop this video up later, I'll be able to get some good landing shots and some good shots. All right, 6,000 feet, 8,000 feet. Let's put this all the way down to 3,000 feet. And we're actually going to go into heading mode, I think. Well, you know, we'll wait to go into heading mode until we get past no tuck. But yeah, see, here's the waypoint we created 2 miles behind ECAM. So you can do it in here just like you can on PMDG. That's pretty dope. I like that. Oh shit, we're not descending. Alright, forget about VNAV, I guess. Okay. All right, let's go into heading mode. Let's get down to 6,000 feet. Chad, handle the comms, please, for the rest of the flight. Alright, we got our approach set now. Let's work on getting down to 3,000 feet. We'll go down minus 1,300 feet per minute. Boy, that's so small. Look at that. Look how small that is. It's funny. Flaps 1. Or slats at least. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I hope we have good luck landing. Looks like we're going to be landing with a tailwind. I guess that's okay. Let's go out a little bit farther. Turn around. Okay, let's click on, well, I guess we can click on approach mode, since the glide slope is showing up as well.
1889er, proceed direct to the MKM. Cleared for the ILS, runway 8 left approach. Flair 1889er, contact Vancouver
Localizer
Tower
captured.
on 125.65.
Direct, MCAM, cleared for the ILS runway 8 left approach, Flair 1889er.
Gear down.
Switching to Vancouver Tower on 125.65, Flair 1889er. Vancouver Tower, Flair 1889er. Good afternoon. Established on the ILS runway 8 left approach. Flair 1889er, Vancouver Tower, roger.
Okay, flaps 10. Glide slope captured.
Flair 1889er, winds 360 at 3, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Runway 8 left, clear to land. Flair 1889er.
Air North 540, hold short of runway 8 right. 8R, holding short, Air North 540.
All right, flaps full. I am really nervous about taking over control. Not for knowing how to land, but just because of the frame rates. It's like 19 right now.
Air North 540, hold short of runway 8 right. 8R, holding short, Air North 540.
All right, missed approach is 3,000 feet. We had that programmed already. All right, let's take over manual control, I guess. Hopefully the frame rates hold up.
1,000.
Air North 540, hold short of runway 8 right.
Approaching runway 8 left.
That's so cool that SayIntentions does that now. The runway awareness. I don't know if that, well, I think that's from SayIntentions. They have it built into here as well, but I don't think it's from here. I think that's from SayIntentions. Come on, frame rates. Stay with me a little bit longer. I'm going to do some research tonight while I'm watching TV and eating dinner about how to get these, how to use Auto FPS maybe a little bit better to get the frames better. I've never had these issues up until recently, and I don't know if it's NVIDIA or if it's NVIDIA or if it's Auto FPS, but something's been holding these frame rates up. Look at that.
50, 40.
Air North 540, hold short of runway 8 right.
20.
Holding short of runway 8 right, Air North 540.
I'll take it. Anything I think minus 300 or better is good. We don't really have
Flair 1889er, welcome to Vancouver. Contact ground on 121.
we don't really have what's it called? Reversers. But I'll take minus 308. That's a good landing. For the frame rates we had.
Vancouver ground, Flair 1889er. Good afternoon, clear to runway, ready to taxi to the gate.
Flair 1889er, Vancouver ground, taxi to GA parking gate 106 via Mike 5, Mike Juliet Hotel Delta, Delta 5, hold short of runway 26 left, then Charlie Foxtrot. Good day.
Alright, well I don't really care about, well I guess we'll do gate to gate, I guess.
GA parking gate 106 via Mike 5, Mike Juliet Hotel Delta, Delta 5, hold short of runway 26 left, then Charlie Foxtrot, Flair 1889er.
They're both landings today.
Welcome to Vancouver.
Minus 308 and minus 314. I'll take it.
The largest urban park in North America.
If we practice more with this airplane.
Thank you for flying with Flair Airlines. Please remain seated until we reach our
2 frames a second.
position. On behalf of your flight crew,
Yeah, that would be hard.
flying with Flair Airlines. The local time
I know
is
the feeling, buddy.
1:47 p.m.
I don't know why it's doing this lately. It's I've never. Oh, look at all the spaceships. That's cool. All the Flying Fries spaceships. I've never really had this issue until the latest NVIDIA. It's either the latest NVIDIA update or it's Auto F. Well, I don't think it's Auto FPS. I think it's the latest NVIDIA update. It's just not great with this Sim Update 5.
Air Canada 63, give way to the porter ahead.
Give way to the Porter Embraer 295, Air Canada 63.
Okay. Brakes are on. Parking brake is on. Welcome to Vancouver, that's right. Welcome to Vancouver, everybody. Alright, let's turn the engines off and then we'll run this back a little bit and do some screen grabs of landing and all that shit. Alright, that's good enough. We're just gonna leave all the people locked in here. All right, so first let me stop. Maybe I'll share my screen so you can see everything I'm getting ready to do. Okay, we can turn off Say Intentions. We have display capture now. Let's get rid of the banner. Let me stop recording on Sky Dolly. Okay, let's grab some landing shots first. And then we'll zip all the way backwards and to the beginning of the flight. Sit here. There's Vancouver International. Oh, I don't want to. Well, I guess I can do some of these shots. Let me leave this up for Vancouver for now, and then we'll go outside and do some shots. This is a parallel 42 flow right here that I'm using. Landing gear shouldn't be down yet. It's really no good screenshots. Let's, I don't think I had my gear down all the way out here. Let me rewind this a little bit. Yeah, I might have to go back inside. Yeah, landing gear is up. Okay. All right, well, fuck it. We'll just grab the landing gear on the way down. I mean, on the way up. Let's, sit back here. Okay, let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Okay, we'll leave it here. Watch the flaps come down. Yeah, Sky Dolly is such a great tool for replay. It's free. Pretty sure it was free, actually. I don't remember actually now. Pretty sure it's free, Sky Dolly. Pretty sure we're getting ready to turn. Unless we're already lined up with Vancouver. We might already be lined up. I wonder why the flaps aren't going down. Oh, that could be why. It's alright if the flaps don't go down. It's not that big of a deal. We'll do one landing like this, and then one as it's getting ready to hit the runway, and then we'll speed back to the beginning and just take a couple of shots of it taking off, and then we'll be all done. I thought that landing was going to be a lot softer than minus 308. I really did. I thought, since I floated it a little bit, I really thought it was going to be like one something. Maybe we'll get minus 300 now. Yeah, we did it! That'll be the thumbnail. I'm just kidding. All right, let's rewind this a little bit. Let's go back outside. And we'll do it from this side. Oh, there's no black dot on the nose of this airplane. I thought Flair had black dot on their nose. All right, we can actually speed this up a little bit. There we go. I think for everything to work on this airplane in replay mode, I would probably have to set it in the settings on the tablet in the airplane for like engines and shit to be on. Oh, I gotta take the trash out tonight. Fuck. Fuck being an adult, man. I'm gonna be a 19-year-old kid again, man. God, I wish I could do it all over again, man. I would have moved to LA almost right after high school. I probably wouldn't be flying airplane right now. I'd probably be on tour somewhere playing drums still. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. My language, what'd I say? Oh, really? That's cool. That's cool. I'm sorry, Darren. I didn't mean to offend you. I don't know what I said, but I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you, Darren. What'd I say? What'd I say? Now, the morning, we took off in the early morning, so it was dark when we took off, so that should make for some good shots, probably. This is a fun little airport to fly into. I like Vancouver. I'm glad I did this flight instead of the other one, the Edmonton to Palm Springs. Now, this may not have been the softest landing I've had recently, but it was definitely very close to the center line, which I'll take that any day over... Oh, we're sinking. All right, so that works. Now let's pause this. Let me go back to the beginning. All right, we should be moving up. Okay, so we're almost at the right runway. Okay. Let's fast forward this a little bit. So around 14 minutes, it looks like, is where this is starting to... No. 15 minutes maybe. Nope, maybe 16 minutes. There we go. Okay. All right, let's a couple of shots like this. Oh, the door's open. It always does this. The PMDG airplane did that too. The 737 on replay, it opened the door. Oh well, it is what it is. That's funny. Well, at least with the frame rate issues, I don't have to add in any special effects while I'm editing. It'll make it look like I'm putting in one of those effects where it slows down and speeds up and all that. Now I just have to add a zoom effect so it'll zoom while it's... Alright, let's go inside the airplane. We'll do this side. I guess let's rewind this back a little bit. Frame rates, my god. This is just on replay. Alright, now let me, I just want to grab one other kind of shot. Let's go out here. I think that one would be pretty cool to grab, maybe. What's number 5 look like? Yeah, we'll stick with this one. All right, let's go back a little bit, and then this will be the last shot we grab. All right, I think that's good. Oh, you know what? Let me grab a little bit of us, like, actually in the air, with our landing gear still down. All right, that's it. I'm done fucking with this game. Not with the landing gear down still. All right, let me stop recording on OBS. Let's turn the audio off for the game. Let's turn the music off. Turn FSR off, SayIntentions off. Let's turn off Sky Dolly. Okay, that's good. All right, I am getting out of here, my friends. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I'll be back at some point tomorrow, probably tomorrow eve. Well, would I be on tomorrow morning? There's a very small window, very small chance that I'm going to be on around 9 or 10 o'clock tomorrow in the morning. Very small chance. Very large chance that I'll be back on maybe around 5 o'clock tomorrow for maybe a couple hours. Maybe we'll fly something on X-Plane maybe, or I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for tuning in like Darren. It was great catching up with you, man. I will check everybody out later on. Have a good rest of the Sunday night. And I will see you on the next episode of the Airplane Show. See you.